Hey, good morning, good evening watu yangu, habari ya leo. Actually good saini saa ngapi hapa? Saini saa 12. Kenya huko ni saa 7, karibu saa 7:30. So it's good evening, good morning watu yangu. Namna gani watu ya Kenya? Karibu nyinyi, mtaamuka muende kasi, mujenge nchi. Anyway, habari ya nyinyi. Leo ni Jumatatu, mimi nimekosa mzigo, so nataka pigia video hii. Actually, shout out to my producer, manager and moderator, my YouTube moderator Daisy Batena, for actually pushing me to do this video. I've been telling her I will do it, I will do it, I will do it. So today I didn't have a load, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this video because I've been pushing it for like a week. So Daisy, here is the video. Shout out to you and thank you for writing and insisting for me to do the video. And for those people who really appreciate English or want to me to speak in English, we are working on it. Mr. Muller is working on somebody. I think somebody reached out and they are gonna be putting subtitles on the videos. So yeah, in our future videos that I talk in Swahili, probably it's going to be there's going to be subtitles with Swahili with the English subtitles with my Swahili videos. Anyway, watu yangu, I'm gonna switch to vernacular people, that way I can drive the message home. Just understand, for those who don't know English, I just drive the message home better in Swahili, and yeah, it just works. It flows without struggle or effort to think. But I love you all. I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate those even who watch and they don't understand a stitch of Swahili, but they still watch and comment anyway. So I appreciate every one of you, especially with my tornado video. I really appreciated all the messages that you guys send. Shows the concern, and I really appreciated every single message. I might not have replied to all of them, but I really do appreciate. Anyway, watu yangu, habari ya nyinyi, habari ya jioni. Ni jioni njema Mungu umetengeneza leo. Nimekosa mzigo hapa, nikasema acha mimi natumia hii opportunity kulipua video. Najua Daisy imesukuma mimi ipige hii video, lakini mimi nimekuwa kisukuma. Najua mimi ni ile mtu ya freestyle. Ile mambo kikuja ya formatting, lazima i-format video isijui iweke points. Naanza kukua ngumu kidogo kwa kichwa, lakini mimi kipiga freestyle, mimi napiga video moja matata, movie kama ya Denzel Washington, hatari sana. But anyway, watu yangu, namna gani mnaendeleaje? Cute Boys ndio huyo amerudi kasi hapa. Nimepiga hapa shower kidogo, nikarelax, nikasema you know what, hii ndio siku inafaa mimi napiga video leo saa hii. Vile mimi nimerelax, akili imetulia. Mimi kaenda kachukua hii drink hapa. Kama naonesha nyinyi hii drink naitwa, hii ni one of my favorite drink. Nakaa hiyo yenye namwagika kidogo ni chocolate, lakini inaitwa mocha frappe. Sukari mingi lakini natuma signal, wacha mna sukari mingi lakini my friend inatuma signal kutoka kwa miguu, kwa makucha mpaka kwa brain kidogo. Nasikia mimi naanza kuhubiri injili hapa kama Pastor nani, nyinyi mnajua tu. Anyway, watu yangu, wacha mimi nawacha kupiga panganga, wacha mimi naenda kwa video. The reason mimi nimekuja kupiga video, Daisy pigia mimi nipige hii video, but I just want to narrate the watu yangu, lakini haki ya Mungu mimi na jamini, mimi napiganga panganga mpaka hata dakika 5 naisha na sijaanza the main video. Ndio kwa maana nafaa mimi nakuwa na formatting kidogo, otherwise mitakuwa na malisia nyinyi bundles na hata sijasema point. Sasa dakika 5 ndio hii na sijaongea chochote ya muhimu jamini. Mtaelewa tu. Anyway, watu yangu, mimi nakumbuka wakati nili before wakati ya tornado. Hii story ni about the tornado, how the tornado happened. So that day mi meenda mzuri, mi nilikuwa nimepata mzigo kutoka Ohio naelekea Michigan. Jioni safi, nimepika mzigo safi, nimelodiwa. Mimi ndio hiyo nikatembea hapo I-80 kwa ile watu ma truck driver mnajua I-80. Nikaingia. Actually GPS ilikuwa imepea mi niende mpaka kwa, actually it will just come out to the same, but nilikuwa kwa highway 23 Michigan. Nika stop mahali kwa exit 5 kwa 23 for those who know, or those are truck drivers. Around kwa exit 5 there is a Pilot truck stop. So nika stop hapo, nikachukua chakula mzuri, nikakula. Alafu kitu ilikuwa naniambia, si ulale tu hapa, mbona unaharakisha, unaenda nini huko? Na delivery nilikuwa naenda Lansing, Michigan, na ilikuwa ya the next day. So kitu inaniambia, si ulale tu hapa, unaenda nini? Ingine naniambia, we enda bwana, ndio kesho ulale pale, uamke uanze tu siku poa. So I had the constant struggle. I ended up staying there for like almost 2.5 hours. So nimekaa hapo, kitu kaniambia, we enda bwana. Si nikatoka. Nilikuwa na kutoka, ilikuwa dry, ilikuwa 80 something degrees. Kutoka like nimeenda karibu 5 miles, mi naona kwa signs tornado watch, tornado warning, tornado watch. Inasema kwani iko wapi tornado hapa? Tornado, hakuna thunderstorm, hakuna mvua, inchi imetulia, ni 85 degrees. Hii tornado iko wapi? Mi nikasema wacha ni drive, kieza anza tornado mita ingia tu kwa rest area ni park. Si mi naenda tu pole, nikatoka highway 23 nikaingia 96, hiyo kuelekea na Lansing sasa. Mi naenda mwendo wa pole, sina haraka, maisha mzuri, lori safi, mi nasikia ngoma yangu pole. Kidogo my friend, weather nabadilika na kuwa nyeusi, total darkness, na inaanza kuwa consistent lightning and thunderstorm, and all of a sudden a heavy rain, downpour of rain, mpaka we iwezi ona mbele. Hasa nikashindwa, what do I do? So anyway, mi niko na chapa kasi tu hapo, naenda. Ilikuwa ijakuwa mbaya sana, so nikasema watu yangu, haki ya Mungu, hii Amerika iko na maneno. Wacha mimi naonesha nyinyi jirani yangu, mtu nyeusi iko na chihuahuas. Hebu angalia hiyo chihuahuas. Haki ya Mungu, hii ni sura, hii ni siji, naona watu yangu, haki ya Mungu. Na huyu ni mtu nyeusi. Sasa hiyo mtu nyeusi na bebana na ungwa sura mbofu na mna hii jameni, haki ya Mungu. Nyi naona hiyo maneno. Acha nitoe video, jamaa mwenyewe ameenda huko ndani, asikuja anipate mimi na focus ya umbwa yake, my friend. Hii ni jamaa nyeusi. Nyi kiona nyi watu nyeusi meanza kukua na maumbwa kwa lori, haki ya Mungu, mjue dunia imeisha. Hii umbwa ameangalia. Hii umbwa iko natoa macho, my friend. Acha mimi naita hiyo Scooby Doo. Namna gani? Wewe nataka nini? Mimi hapana mtu ya maumbwa bwana. Anyway, wacha mimi narudi kwa story yangu. Hii kitu So anyway, si mimi imeenda kidogo, mvua imekuwa imetana black, na inaanza kupiga lightning continuous. I was actually on the phone with my friend. Nikaambia mazee, imekuwa mbaya. Ni normal. So at that time watu wa magari wengine walikuwa wamepull over to the left, to the right shoulder, cause we drive on the right. So watu walikuwa wamepull to the shoulder, to the right, na so nikajiambia kuna rest area mbele, maybe 10-15 miles, wacha niende ni park huko kuliko ni park tu kando ya barabara, cause sio safe. Cause watu walikuwa wamepark on the right side on the shoulder, nikasema wacha ni drive on the left, ndio nikuwe mbali na mtu in case mtu amepark kando ya barabara vibaya na nini naweza mgonga or something. So si nikaingia on the left na nina drive to 65 miles an hour. Nasema weather ni mbaya, lakini nilikuwa tu masaa, nilikuwa nataka nifike. Kwa hiyo chami na mumunya kitu yangu kwanza, my friend, ichemshe brain. Safi sana. So niko 65 miles an hour. So wakati mi iko na drive tu so nilikuwa naongea na friend of mine on the phone, nikaambia hey maze, hii kitu imekuwa mbaya. All of a sudden my phone ikatuma message ikasema tornado. Kuna hiyo iPhone iko na hiyo I guess even Samsung iko nayo, lakini simu ni iPhone. Kuna hiyo message hiyo Amber Alert ikakuja so loud, tornado warning in your area, please take cover, go underground, go under like the basement, kwa ile watu wako na ile nyumba basement, and take cover, don't be outside. What sasa mnashindwa, hey, hasa niko nje, what can I do? So you know, if you have never gone through a tornado, you're always like, you know, because I've been driving like 11 years. Nothing has ever happened to me on the road. So, you know, una assume you're like, that's just, they say that. But let me tell you, my friends, you need to heed the warning, because that was the day I will never, when I see a tornado warning or whatever warning, I will have to stop. So anyway, I'm driving 65 miles an hour. All of a sudden, continuous lightning, heavy rain, darkness. And as I'm driving, there is a cloud on my left side of the window. Like a moving cloud, kind of a moving cloud. You know, like a tornado is basically hot air with cold air. They meet and then because it was hot and all of a sudden the temperature dropped. So basically it's the hot air from maybe north, and they meet with the hot air from the south and the cold air from the north meet, and then they form a tornado, and then it's air fighting. It's almost like air fighting. But to me, it was like a continuous thunderstorm, continuous lightning thunderstorm and heavy rain instantly. But what I saw on my side, it was like a dark, it's like almost like a human being, a dark, it was almost like a dark, what will I say, a dark, like a dark image on my left side that was coming towards me. And the next thing I hear is boom! And I am just like, God help me, God help me, God help me. And I'm flying, and the truck is flying, and the only thing I remember was saying was, God help me, God help me, God help me, God help me. So anyway, the truck, so after that, the truck is just moving, I'm saying that, and the mind is rushing in various directions within a couple minutes, and I'm just thinking, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna die. So, but the words that just came to my mouth is, God help me. I said it like maybe 10, I don't know how many times. But you know what I wish? I wish the GoPro was on, because the GoPro survived, it didn't move, and it wasn't on. And I really do wish it was on. But anyway, so after I say, God help me, my truck is blown over. I am on the side, so I'm on the top side, and and the truck is just basically it's blowing me over. So after a while, it kind of slowed down, and my brain, I remember I just wanted to get out of there, and I did what was I wasn't supposed to do, because now I was hanging, like from here to the driver's side over there. It's far, like in the truck, it's really far. So when you are on the other side, and the truck is laying to the because the truck, like when I'm like this, and then the truck lays to the right side, I'll be hanging on the top side. So before even the truck was stopped, because the seat belt had held me tight to the chair, and I just released the seat belt, because that's all the brain was telling me. It's like, okay, release the seat belt so you can get out of this truck, which is not the best thing to do at the situation. Just let the seat belt hold you until the storm stops, or the car or whatever you are stops. Because if the seat belt is not on and it yanks you out of the car, you'll be dead, because if you meet with the debris and the trees and what, you're gone. So anyway, so at this point, I'm saying, God help me. I get the after a while, it kind of slowed down, and I reached to my seatbelt and I unbuckled, and because my truck had fallen to the right, I just fell down. Boom! I fell down, and I fell into the water, because this glass had broken, and the front windshield mirror was out, and where my truck landed and stopped was like a what's the word, like a ditch, and that ditch there was water. So I just fell down and fell into the water. My brain didn't know at that time. I'm saying this because now I remember of whatever happened. So I fall down into the water, and my leg, I don't know what hit my right leg, but I remember my right leg was, what's this thing doing over here? Where? Go away. Flying over here. Anyway, so I don't know what hit my right leg, but I remember after the accident, my right leg was swollen and cut a little bit, but I was fine. But so after that, I landed in the water, and now the truck is stopped. And now I didn't know what to do. So immediately, after I unbuckled, I fell on the side. I decided, I just ran into the back, like where I sleep, because it was kind of like safer. There was no rain coming in. So I just went back there, and I sat in a corner. I was just so scared. I was like a little boy, literally. It's so scary. Nature is scary. For those who have never gone through a storm or a nature scare, it is scary. I was like a little boy in a corner, curled in a corner. So anyway, I go to the corner, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. So I sat there in the corner, and maybe 3 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, I hear this sound. And I'm like, what is that? So I start questioning myself, what if this truck blows up? What am I going to do? So at this point, I'm listening to that noise. So sitting in the back there, I decided to go investigate what the noise was. So anyway, I get out of there, And I tried to see where the noise is coming from. And this was my phone, because the iPhones have been set up to detect a crash, and they have the SOS alert. The phone called 911 and it was continuously ringing. So anyway, I grabbed my phone and it says crash detected, calling emergency. So the phone, I left it ring for a minute or two and no one was picking. So I decided, oh, okay. So I hung up and I went back to the bunker, to where I sleep. So I went back there and I think because I had been talking to my friend, he had called the company, and the guy from the company calls me and he says, hey, Brian, are you okay? I said, yeah, I am okay, but I don't know what to do, because I really didn't know what to do. What do you do? I just said, I'm okay, but I don't know what to do. What should I do? And he said, hey, I'm going to call the police and hopefully they will be here. They will be there to help you. So just chill. Let me call the police. But are you okay? Are you hurt? I said, no, I'm okay. I just don't know what to do, is what I kept saying. But anyway, so after that, so anyway, I talked to this guy, and all of a sudden Mama Selina called and she was asking me, yeah, you okay? She got the message too, from the iPhone, that because she's my emergency contact. So she got the message, she called me. So I said, I'm okay, I just don't know what to do. So anyway, after that, I tried to call again the police. They didn't pick up because I think a lot of people were calling. So they didn't pick up. So I just sit there. And now that I've gotten my senses, I see there was a car there. I think he had a Toyota, is it Tauris? Toyota Tauris. And the guy had been blown into the ditch also. So the guy opens the window and he says, are you okay in there? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, and you? And he said, yep, I'm okay. I tried to call 911, they didn't pick up. I said, yeah, I tried to, and they didn't pick up. They said, we are going to wait and see what happens. So we stay there and wait. So while we are waiting, of course, I get my senses back. And now I go back to see the damage. Now I start looking at what I've lost, what do I have, what has broken. So of course my windshield, the mirror is all gone. Two of my GPSs gone. One of my Bluetooth speakers or radios or whatever, the thingy is gone. Trash can, something like things that were up here just flew off, took off, literally. There was nothing. So I go back there, and there's 2 beds back there. And I remember just looking at the bottom bed where Selina normally, like she's sitting there doing her school or playing her games on her iPad, and the bottom bed had gone and squished on the top bed, and I just cried. I just cried because I just imagined if Selina would have been there and asking me, or if she would be hurt or crying or and the emergency didn't show up, what would I do? Or if it would have been worse. So I just cried. I just cried for a couple minutes. I just cried. I literally just cried. So anyway, I do that. I start now getting my senses. I sit there. I come back up here. I see outside, no police. What? Anyway, this was like, it happened at 9:34. So no police, all of a sudden the roads are shut, no cars are moving, no one came to check on us. I just remember the one person saying, "Are you guys okay? We called 911 and they answered, they're gonna come out." So the guy that was in the tourist, he wasn't hurt, he was just inside the water and he couldn't get out. So anyway, so the guy, the guy that was on the road said he called 911. They answered, so they're gonna come out. So anyway, this is 9:34. When the tornado happened, I looked at my when it called 911, and then by the time the police got to us, it was midnight, and I just thought, if I had been pinned on the something, I'll be dead. Because the police didn't show up until 9. And they didn't pick up 911 calls. Because everybody was calling and I think it was just jammed. So anyway, and I thought of that and I said, I'll just be dead. So you can just die and people go on with their life like nothing happened. And I was just telling myself, man, in this world it's almost like it's God for us all and everybody for themselves. Like just the world goes by and nothing happened. Like just like you are almost not there. Like you'll die and we keep going. So and these are my thoughts going through my brain at this time. So anyway, so after that, what happened? So the police show up at midnight. So the guy comes and they came with a doctor and they came to check on me and they said, hey, do you know, are you hurt? Are you okay? I said, yeah, I think I'm fine. I'm really okay. He said, okay, so the doctor checked my leg. He said, do you have any pain anywhere else? I said, just my leg. So he checked my leg, said, push here. He said, do you know what the date is? Do you know which state you are in? Do you know what date is this today? Which year? Which month? It's like, let me see your leg, let me see whatever. So he said, oh, yeah, I think he's stable. It's a doctor and 2 police officers. So he said, yeah, so it's going to be a while till we get to pull your truck out, but I think you're stable, so we're going to keep going to check on other people. So they leave. So I sit there, midnight, 1 o'clock. The roads open and all of a sudden it's so dark and everybody has left. Even that guy that was in the Toyota they came, they pulled him out and he left. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, so and the guy from the office had told me, hey, do this, find an Uber or something and go to a hotel. So I tried to find an Uber, no Uber. So I'm sitting there wondering, how am I going to get to a hotel? I see hotels, there is no hotel close by that I can walk to. So anyway, I'm sitting there, it's dark, no one has come, and the guy at the office tried to call towing trucks, all of them were busy. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, am I gonna sleep here? And I started getting scared because the truck doesn't have a windshield, I'm alone, it's dark, what. So anyway, I just got out of the truck and I went on the road. I just went on the road. Luckily, there was a towing truck that was coming, that somebody had called, a guy had called, the guy that you saw, Amazon guy. He had called and they come from another city. So he had called them and they come and I stopped them and they thought it was me that had called them. So they stopped, they say, hey, are you the one that called? I said, no, I don't know. Maybe the guy at the office called you, but I didn't talk to anybody. He said, oh, let me check on the truck license plate if this was the truck. So he goes, he checks the license plate. He said, no, this is not the truck. I said, hey guys, You're not gonna leave me here. I'm gonna go with you. No, I'm not gonna just stay here. Can I go with you? And one guy say, yeah, you can come with us. Because I'm like, now what am I gonna do? So I hop into one of the guys' tow truck. We go. We find the other guy, the Amazon guy now that you saw that I took a video on. And the guy was like, we're gonna pull this guy. So while they are pulling that guy, I asked this guy, could you guys also tow my truck? So this is like 1 o'clock, almost 2. Actually, yeah. So anyway, they tow the other guy. They take him out of the ditch. They pull the truck out, and then we go. We pull mine out, and the other guy now, because they were the guys who had 2 trucks. Everybody, same company, they had just come 2 trucks, because sometimes they needed to pull out the truck from a ditch. So I'm like, hey, and by the way, just so you know, if you are a truck driver in this country and you are owner operator, if that happens, you have to find your way out. No one is coming for you, my friend. You just have to find the towing truck, find the towing company to come and tow you to where you want. So anyway, hey, by the way, I've just talked English on this video. This is cool. Hopefully my English is spectacular and all of you understand and get the message. But anyway, so we pull the other guy out. We go back to my truck. They use both trucks. They pull me out, and then the one guy had to hook up to my truck, and the other guy would go and hook up to the other truck. So while they are hooking on the other truck, the other guy calls this the guy that was hooking to my truck, and he said, "You won't believe what I just saw." And here, the other guy, where the Amazon truck was, there was a guy with a pickup truck that had the tornado had blown him, and they had not seen him or found him for a while, and he was no more, because no one had seen him, and the guy from the towing truck saw a reflection, and he went to see, and the guy was gone. So he called 911. They come, and they couldn't pull him out. They go get the chainsaws to cut the trees that were on top of him. And while so he had called us, and we came back, and while we were hooking up to this Amazon truck, I was like, man, we are here, and there's just somebody else that has just died over there. So that was a little sad and scary. So anyway, the emergency vehicle is there. They're doing their thing. This guy hooks up our truck. We go back to my truck. We hook up my truck, and we start. This is almost now 3 o'clock. And they hook up my truck. They hook up the other guy's truck. And now we start driving to their yard. Their yard is about 2 hours away. So this is 3 to 4, 4 to 5. And this truck, it was a little slow, it was rainy. So we get to their yard about almost 7 actually. Almost, it was 6 something. So we get to their yard, they do their thing, and they take us to a hotel. So they take us to a hotel, we check in. By the time we get to a hotel, it's almost 9 a.m. So 9 a.m., let me sip a drink, guys. Today I'm in the mood of talking. It's almost half an hour. Are you gonna even be able to listen to the whole story? So anyway, by the 9 a.m. I go check into the hotel, and I'm like, I just wanted to sleep. I was so tired, exhausted. I just was basically just wiped out. So I checked into the hotel, didn't care what. I check in and I just slept I think I slept from 9 till almost noon. I think almost 1 is when I woke up, went, found lunch and all that, and that was the next day. And yeah, and that is how that happened. So, if you're a truck driver out here, if you ever hear a warning, guys, you have to heed to the warning. Don't drive and be like, I'll be okay, or nothing will happen. My friend, it is scary. The world moves on. If something pinned you down, you'll be there, you'll be dead, and no one will come to rescue you for a while at least. So anyway, I think I covered all my all the points I needed to cover, and that was the story. You guys see it. I've been literally talking until it's done. So let me see how Daisy had actually written me some points, and sometimes I don't do points, so I just let me see if I missed any points. Oh yeah. Oh here, insurance. How long are you going? How, so anyway, yeah, thank you, Daisy. Now you see, if it wasn't for, let me see if it's like, no, that better, guys. I don't know if that's better or worse. It's dark now, so is that better or worse? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, maybe this is better. Huh? Watu yangu namna gani? So anyway, guys, at this point, I'm just driving my old truck. Insurance said it's gonna take maybe about 2 months, 2 to 3 months before they finalize. What will happen is, I still owe the truck about maybe 80,000 US dollars, and if the truck is worth 100,000, they are gonna pay off the truck and give me 20,000, depending on what the adjuster or what the insurance says. So if they say the truck is worth 85, I'm gonna get 5,000. If they say the truck is 83, I get 3,000. So that we will know in 2 to 3 months if I can get anything out of it. But at the moment, I'm doing fine. I'm just driving my old truck, and yeah, I'm just thinking, you know what? Maybe I'll put down another 20,000 and buy another new truck. What do you guys think? Buy a 2024. The 2024 trucks are very expensive right now. They are like 215,000. The 860, my dream truck. They were 180 like 2 years ago. Right now they are 215,000 to buy the new ones. But what do you guys think? I might just hop into a new 2024 Volvo 860. What is your suggestion, guys? Put them on the comments below. But anyway, watu yangu, leo nimepiga Kiingereza non-stop, my friends. Watu ile nyinyi hamjui Kiingereza, leo mumeuma inje kwa inje. Nimewapiga 10 bila ama 10 sufuri. So pole kwa ile watu hapana jua Kiingereza, poleni sana. But anyway, mimi nimekuwa kusema tapiga hii video, but angalia mimi mefika 40 minutes, my friend, bila kusemama. Hapa mekuwa gisa. I think mimi mekafa hiyo points yote. So, mimi nashukuru nyinyi. Above all, I just want to say thank you for the kind messages that you guys sent after my tornado, scary, whatever video. My tornado, I was in a tornado, I almost died. I really appreciated the comments and the concern. So I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You're going to know what next, but I'm thinking of a new truck, a Volvo, my dream truck. I've been dreaming of it anyway. So I said, well, this is the time. maybe this is the time to buy a new one. What do you think, guys? Comment down below. Alafu watu yangu jameni, thumbs up si kitu ya kurudi naye nyumbani. Ukisha register hapa ndani, una register, una watch advertisement, na unalinga thumbs up kama weja. Thumbs up sio ya kitu ya kurudi naye nyumbani jameni. Thumbs up ni kitu ya kuniwachia ukisha ingia hapa ndani. Alafu advertisement wewe natasama mpaka mwisho. Unless ni ile ya 5 minutes, hata ile ya 5 minutes mimi mwenyewe na skipping. But tafadhali, ndio YouTube napea mimi kidogo ya mata jameni. Nyinyi natasama advertisement, mimi napata kitu ya mata. Hapana skip jameni. Nyinyi skip, mimi hapana pata hata ya mata jameni. Sawa sawa watu yangu. Otherwise, asante, cheers. Hii video mmekuwa mrefu sana. Sijui kama nyinyi tawatch yote, but hopefully mimi mecover points yote. But otherwise mimi napenda nyinyi. Wacha tu mimi napendua hii kamera ndio muone jioni vile mimi relax kwa truck stop. Mimi naonesha nyinyi huko jioni safi, mimi metulia, starehe mstaarabu. Mimi nakula tu drink yangu mos mwendo wa aste. So watu yangu, mitapendua tu kamera kidogo ni watembese huko nje, nyinyi ione outside. Ninaona outside, hopefully tashika iko nje huko. Ninaona mekuwa gisani hapa, ninaona huko nje. What do you see, guys? Anyway, mimi nitatuonyesha nyinyi, but mimi na post hii video saa hii haraka one touch. Otherwise watu yangu, mimi napenda nyinyi, Mungu ibariki nyinyi. Ukisikia tornado my friend, toka kwa hiyo kitu, itakumaliza na watu taendelea na maisha yao ni kama hakuna kitu lifanyikia wewe my friend. Wewe kikufa maisha naendelea. Mungu ni wetu wote, lakini kila mtu na maisha yake. Thank you guys for subscribing and sharing. I appreciate. God bless you. Cheers and out. Mwah.